Have you ever found yourself wide awake at 2 a.m., staring at the ceiling, wondering why your body just won't settle? You did everything right that day, maybe even took a walk after dinner, turned off the TV early, fluffed your pillow just the way you like it. But still, sleep just slips through your fingers like water. Here's something most people never think about. It might not be what you did during the day. It might be what you drank that evening. For many folks over 60, the real sleep thief isn't stress or age or even the bladder. It's in the cup you're holding after 5 p.m. Tonight's video is not about adding anything fancy to your routine. It's about 5 common drinks that quietly sabotage your sleep, and how simply avoiding them after 5 p.m. could help you fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling clear-headed and calm. Let's talk about it. 1. Black tea. The hidden caffeine trap. A warm cup of tea in the evening feels comforting. It's gentle, calming, almost like a soft hug. But not all teas are sleep-friendly. Let me tell you about Helen, a 69-year-old retired teacher from Michigan. Every night after dinner, she'd make a pot of Earl Grey, her way of unwinding. But she kept waking up at 1 or 2 a.m. with racing thoughts and a tight chest. Turns out that harmless tea had around 40 to 70 milligrams of caffeine, nearly as much as a small cup of coffee. After switching to chamomile or rooibos, Helen started sleeping through the night more consistently within just a week. Here's the thing. After age 60, our bodies break down caffeine more slowly. What you sip at 6 p.m. might still be swirling in your system at midnight. So, here's your gentle nudge. If you love tea, that's wonderful. But reach for decaf or herbal blends after 5 p.m. You might be surprised how quickly your sleep changes. Comment yes if you've been surprised by how tea affects your sleep. 2. Diet soda, a double-edged disruptor. Many people switch to diet sodas thinking they're making a better choice. No sugar, fewer calories. Sounds good, right? But for Roger, 72, who drinks a can of Diet Cola every evening while watching the news, his sleep told a different story. He often woke up with a dry mouth, a pounding heart, and felt groggy in the morning. His doctor mentioned 2 sneaky culprits: caffeine and artificial sweeteners. Yes, even diet sodas often contain 35 to 50 milligrams of caffeine, and ingredients like aspartame can interfere with serotonin, the brain chemical that helps regulate your sleep-wake cycle. And let's not forget, carbonation and acidity can irritate the bladder, which means more late-night trips to the bathroom. Roger made one change, switching his evening drink to sparkling water with a splash of real lemon. Within days, he noticed fewer wake-ups and more restful mornings. So if diet soda is part of your evening routine, consider this. It may not be diet for your sleep. A gentle change can go a long way. 3. Wine. The sneaky sleep saboteur. There's a common belief that a glass of wine helps you relax, and it does at first. Margaret, 74, a widow living in Florida, used to enjoy a small glass of red wine with dinner. It helped her feel warm and sleepy. But she'd wake up every night around 3 a.m., unable to fall back asleep. And the next day, she felt foggy and sluggish. Alcohol like wine initially makes you drowsy, but it disrupts REM sleep, the deep, restorative stage your brain and body truly need. It also relaxes throat muscles, increasing the risk of snoring or sleep apnea, especially in older adults. When Margaret stopped drinking wine after 5 p.m. and instead saved it for the occasional lunch with friends, her nights became quieter and her mornings brighter. You don't have to give it up forever. Just move it earlier in the day if it's part of your life. Your brain will thank you. Hit like if you didn't know wine could affect deep sleep this much. 4. Hot chocolate, the sweet sleep snatcher. There's something nostalgic about a mug of hot chocolate before bed. It reminds us of childhood, warmth, and cozy nights. But for Frank, 68, a retired engineer in Arizona, his nightly hot cocoa became a hidden sleep disruptor. He thought it was harmless, just milk and chocolate. But that small cup had caffeine from cocoa, sugar, and sometimes even hidden preservatives, depending on the brand. His sleep was restless. He'd wake up sweating, tossing, and feeling wired. Once he switched to warm almond milk with a sprinkle of cinnamon, his sleep improved dramatically. The combination of sugar and caffeine, even in small amounts, can elevate your heart rate and delay melatonin release, the hormone that tells your body it's bedtime. If you crave something sweet and warm, go for unsweetened warm milk or caffeine-free herbal chai. It satisfies that comfort craving without messing with your sleep rhythm. Number 5. Fruit juices. Nature's sugar bombs. You might not expect this one. After all, juice is natural. Orange, apple, cranberry. They sound healthy. And they are, in the right context. But after 60, our bodies become more sensitive to blood sugar spikes, especially in the evening. Diane, 71, loved her glass of orange juice after dinner. It was her little reward, sweet, tangy, refreshing. But every night, she'd wake up sweaty and jittery, sometimes even with a slight headache. Her doctor pointed out that a single glass of orange juice contains over 20 grams of sugar, more than some candy bars. That sugar spike caused her blood sugar to crash a few hours later, triggering stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, which, you guessed it, woke her up. Diane swapped her nightly juice for a cup of warm water with a splash of apple cider vinegar and honey. It soothed her digestion, balanced her sugar levels, and helped her sleep deeper. So next time you reach for that juice at night, ask yourself, is this helping me rest or revving me up? Comment sleep if you've ever been surprised by how sugar affects your night. Here's the beautiful truth. You don't need to fight sleep. Your body wants to rest, repair, and restore itself. You just have to stop unknowingly working against it. After 60, our systems are more sensitive. That's not weakness. That's wisdom. Your body speaks more clearly now, and your sleep is one of its favorite ways to send a message. Just by noticing what you drink after 5 p.m. and making a few gentle shifts, you can rediscover the kind of sleep that feels natural and nourishing. So here's a quick reminder. Skip black tea for calming herbal blends, trade diet sodas for lemon-infused sparkling water, enjoy wine at lunch, not late, replace cocoa with warm milk and cinnamon, and save fruit juice for the morning sun. Your sleep is sacred, and protecting it is one of the kindest gifts you can give your future self. If this video helped you, consider subscribing. And if someone you love is struggling with sleep, share this with them. You might just help them find their peaceful night again. Sleep well. You've earned it.